Hello, everyone. Let's make sure we're live here. Just gotta keep refreshing the YouTube, and there's my pretty face. I think we just got puddings in here, and my new member B672479. Thank you for being a member. Aaron, how you doing? Or is that Eden? I can't remember. I should know. I'm shitty at this. 30 seconds out the gate with a swear. Purple Sorko is Enid, right? Hello, teacher mom. I think I'm messing up already out of the gate. Yeah, I think it's Aaron. Why can't I remember this? I mean, I know why. How's everybody doing? Hey, Steve and teacher mom ABC. Hello. Yeah, I know. How you doing? Bluegrass Thrift. Hey, Connie. How you doing? Oh, it's Lisa. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's. I mean, I have hard enough time keeping whatnot names straight with some real names, and then YouTube names can be different, Instagram names can be different, and then I don't know if people want their real names. If I know it because I'm shipping labels, I don't know if people want their real names or their aliases. I don't know. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Gordon Long, how you doing? Time for the Mid Atlantic Fun. Is that in just general Mid-Atlantic, or is there like a Mid-Atlantic show coming on? I'm dense, so we have to answer. I know there's storms. Is that it, or just in general Mid-Atlantic area of the United States? Because we're cool. I don't know. Fossil finds. Hello, Lisa. Like I said, yeah, it's. I could be calling you Wista by the end of the night. The granny chair seller decided to have a pop up tonight. On the YouTubes or the whatnot. I really don't care about that person. But I'm just curious. The the person who thinks selling postcards is a horrible business model, but then I outsell him, and from what I've been told, I think I crushed. I'm not gonna get. I hate that type of stuff. So we're gonna blow past that. But yes, it's the granny crapper, rolling granny crapper. 20 on auctions ending tonight. But nice, very nice. I have 100 and I think maybe 102 auctions, all Florida real photo postcards. Got at Mary Martin's auction, and worked on them. I think that took me a couple hours one day I just got those done really quick, easy listening. I brought a stack down just in case we get bored with me just talking. Um, but they're probably uploading right now as we speak, so they'll end during next Thursday's show. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, I'm not, and most of them are just. I'm listing most for 14.99. I'm doing the bare bones research on them. Some I have put above $20 because I'd be happy with that. Most of these I got for like a buck six. It's a buck 60. It seems like my whole cost average over everything I purchased from Mary that day. So I'm happy with 14.99 if they sell. We'll keep it at that. So hope good luck with those auctions. Two Halloween part. Wow, a lot from a $1 card table. Very nice. I hope they're good, and I hope you make good money from them. Oh, YouTube. Is that where my other 20 viewers are? I don't care. Good for him. Oh, that's a different person. Oh, see, I don't even know. I don't even know who's live. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, my daughter graduated, her ceremony was yesterday. Oh, I very, for me, very, emotional. Oh, I yeah, watery eyes when the, what's the like, the march when they're coming on in, pomp and circum whatever the hell that is. Got emotional, and then some girl started saying beautiful voice, and I was just, oh, I was a mess. That's my baby girl. She's, graduated. That was very cool. Very cool. And then we went to Cheesecake Factory. Just and oh, that was expensive. But anyway, but yeah, good. I hope you enjoy your summer vacation. Now's the time to, yeah, I got to say, your summer job. Concentrate on your summer job. That's awesome. No love on my auctions, but yeah, I mean, I don't think we went over my. I mean, if you watch my what sold video Monday, you can see some of the auctions uh, that went, and like I said, you can't hit home runs every time, uh, but you got to keep on swinging the bat. Maybe you'll hit a triple or a double or a single. You might strike out or walk on whatever. How about those baseball analogies? But, you're not out any time. You're out, I'm sorry, you're out a little bit of time waiting during the auction, the week-long auction to end. But those times you hit that dinger, it could be a grand slam. Boy, full of baseball analogy tonight. But that's yeah, you just gotta swing the bat. But yeah, keep working on it. Like I said, I put up 100 tonight, or 100 are going tonight. I scheduled them in 6-bit, minute, a minute spacing, and start them at 7:40 ish. And there's 100, so 100 minutes until they're all said and done. 9 o'clock, something like that. And out of the 100, maybe I only get bids on 10 or 20. I'm hoping 20, but if I only get bids on 10, maybe 2 or 3 of those are double bidder, more multiple bidder, whatever. Then I'll just relist, buy it now. For so that Yeah, they're easy. Well, not easy. It takes a little bit of time. Use your Google Lens. I am working on my list for members video is, how to research. Delcamp.net is pretty good for research. But yeah, Google Lens to or whatever that is. Google Translate, Google Photo, and then if you're not sure where places are, you can type that information into delcamp.net, and you can do research that way. Listing tonight at first, Michelle, thanks for coming on in. Listing tonight and trying to get some auctions. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Just like I said, swing that bat. We might work on some of that procession. See, I've already forgotten what we were talking about. Gone. Imperial. Oh, I know. Yeah, procession. Yeah, I think it's pomp and circumstance. Is that what it is? Graduation march song. Pomp and circumstances. You probably won't be able to hear it. Hey, but it's not going to play. It's muted. So I don't know if it's playing on whatever, but that's, yeah, pomp and circumstances. As I almost close stuff down. It could be Imperial March. Who knows? The bedroom was opening. I need to sell 100 playing cards to make up for a cheese. Yeah, Cheesecake Factory was expensive, and then I just got one of the little, about this big, the 6 inchers, to bring home, and yeah, scam. Um, and that it's obviously not as big as that slice they give you there, but that's okay. It's a nice little taste. But I love Cheesecake Factory. I've always had good good food there. That's where the child wanted to go. And it's the airplane cards. It's kind of funny you mentioned my airplane store. Both have been sucking. eBay has been really horrible for me this last week for a while now. But the airplane store, I'm actually outselling airplane postcards and stuff on there is outselling my regular store. So I only have like 3,700 items, 3,700 postcards. Actually, it's probably like 3,300 postcards, and the rest are 8 by 10 black and white photos. That's outselling my 27,000 item main store. I haven't broken. I broke $100 once in the last day or last 8 days on airplane cards. It's not been going well. Yeah, I don't know if I can. Well, yeah, you got to shoot the puck. You can't just pass it. You got to shoot it. Aim for the 5 hole. Can't get a hat trick every time. How you doing, Mike? Doing well here. Yeah. 6-bit. Do you list your auctions? No, I listed with 6-bit. And how you doing, Thomas? Thanks for coming on in. Yeah, 6-bit. I really don't have an agenda tonight because I brought down some cards to list. And someone had asked me a question, and they put it in the chat before the show started, like a couple days ago, and I answered it. And I went back today and to check, and it was gone. Their question, all my answers, and I believe, and I can't remember who asked it, but it was something along the lines that they had sent eBay standard envelope. They had sent one of these 8 by 6, and if I'm getting their question wrong, please correct me. But they sent the something eBay standard envelope in an 8 by 6 mailer, which I believe eBay says can be used for eBay standard envelope, but theirs got returned. If I remember right, with postage due, 40 some cents postage due. Now I can't remember what they said they sent in the 8 by 6. I never send these eBay standard envelope. I think weight alone. What do you got? Probably close to 2 ounces. Let me just weigh it up here. Yeah, you could probably fit one. It's like 1.3 ounces or something like that for the 8 by 6 one. And I think yeah, it's got to be something really thin and light to stay under 3 ounces. And the size, that doesn't make sense that you can ship that eBay standard envelope. So I always go obviously with the Echo Swift and just use those. That's never been an issue. And I was going to look at the eBay standard envelope. If I'm wrong on that, please correct me in the chat there. eBay standard envelope requirements. So it's no smaller than 3.5. Here, let's do this. If I can screen share entire screen, this one. There we go. I'm getting a little bit gooder on that. So I'm sure everybody knows, or hopefully everybody knows, eBay standard envelope. Yeah, blah 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 blah. You can only ship. You can't ship more than 3 ounces. And I believe on here it says you can't fit more than like 4 postcards. Sometimes there might be a couple more in there. Yeah, no smaller than 3.5 by 5. No larger than 6 by 11. Obviously that fits that, but it could be a post office issue. I know some people in the chat here. Well, I'm not sure if Kelly, 207 Surf Dude, is in here tonight. Oh yeah, he was. I'm sorry, I've already forgotten. But he's had to pretty much train his local PO post office how to handle these. I've knock on wood. I've only had maybe one or two since I've been using them be returned for uh, postage due. And you know what? If you remember of my video or my member of my channel, and the video that came out yesterday, last night yesterday. Um, it's I just slap that exact same label on it and shoot it through again. And sometimes I'll let the buyer know if it's been a while, it's been a week or two. I let them know, hey, this was returned. I'm reshipping it. But I know there's been you might just have to tell your post office, like, yeah, you know what, this, even show them this on eBay, um, that these are the program requirements. Uh, Even though they work for the post office, as a reseller, you may end up knowing a heck of a lot more about shipping than they do, even though that's their job. So anyway, uniform thickness can't be more than 1/4 of an inch. There was I don't think I have it down here, but who's oh, it's like the postage. Oh, what's the name of the service? Like stamps.com. They have a little scale or a little foldable piece of cardboard that pretty much has all the postal requirements, and they have a little slot on this cardboard thing that's 1/4 of an inch, and the correct width, and you can, if your envelope slides through that with no issues, it should have no issues. And then weight again up to 3 ounces. No clasps, receipt address. Okay. Envelope can't be made of plastic or made. Okay. So for trade, we don't care about trade cards or that. Postcards, no more than 3 Wow. Okay. So no more than 3 postcards. Once in a while, you know what? 4 gets thrown in there. No graded stamps. I don't know how they don't know that. Or how would they know that you have a claim or a graded card? Or, well, I can see coils, but sheets of stamps, because a sheet of stamp would fit in their requirement. I don't know why those are specifically in there. I don't know. So, whoever asked that question, I'm sorry if I forgot some of it, and hopefully you read it before Whatnot took it down. Yeah, maybe Mike. We'll just see if anybody has any questions. I need to list, because I am a firm believer, if you list, you sell. And I've not been listing, and I've not been selling. Then, let me see. You've never had good luck with auctions. Sold 50-ish, probably 10 were non-payers, or the bid never gets crazy. Same. I've had that too. Didn't eBay change it that if you bid on an item, that their credit cards information's entered up to their bid? I don't know. I honestly don't know that. But you're always going to have non-paying bidders. So Adam ships with 6x8. Okay. Well, there you go. I personally wouldn't do it unless I have something that big. And then what I do is, if I have something that big, like a jumbo postcard, they're going to pay for shipping. Well, there you go. Oh yeah, I never put the do not bend stamp on there. And then you get some buyers that insist upon putting the do not bend. Hey, could you put a stiffener in this, and could you mark it do not bend? And for free? No. I ignore those. If someone says put do not bend, I ignore it. And if they say put a cardboard stiffener, nope. I put in I put in my thank you card, which it's has pretty good stiffness. It's almost it might actually be a little thicker than the like one side of the EchoSwift mailer. Like I think it is definitely stiffer than that. So that's all I do. And if they ever come back, hey, you didn't mark this as do not bend. It's like, you know what? You chose free shipping, and I don't feel like educating those type of people about you know if you can't pay that $4. Let me back up. Let me back up with this story. I recently had someone uh, order a card. I shipped it the very next day, and it's one of those one eBay standard envelope, and it made it to Baltimore, and then no more tracking. And so he wrote, he's getting real pissy about it, and I explained that, hey, you know what, I sent it. You see that I sent it. Tracking's not perfect. It's only from processing center to processing center. And you know what? And I said that, and eBay's aware of slow mail, and I linked um, the eBay link about USPS slowdowns. And I was like, hey, you know what? Just it's only been like 4 days, and so he opens a case. I said, you know, if it hasn't shown up in a week, you know, please let me know. And I open a case, and I pretty much regurgitated the same information, and it was uh, it was a Mother's Day gift. And I'm thinking, you know what? If this was a gift for Mother's Day, why did you want free shipping? And I always put it in there that, you know, I shipped at eBay standard envelope, which is the free shipping method you chose at checkout from my 3 shipping options. Don't be a cheap bastard. You know what? Pay for the $4 if it's a gift for Mother's Day. You know what? Buck up the $4 or whatever it is for that. But yeah, the do not ban. I ignore those people, and anytime they complain about something, I always say, well, you had these options. You can see what options they have, and I have seen some buy or sellers. Their third picture is like a photo of the mailer, and it'd be like, you know, this is your free shipping option, and they maybe put a little blurb on there that, you know, it could take. It's kind of tracked. It may take 2 weeks. Whereas like the ground advantage is the 5x7 mailer, as I drop a whole stack, 5x7 mailer with a top loader, and they'll have a picture. They'll have a picture of like the top loader and the envelope as I drop everything. And, you know, that's your ground advantage, first class tracking from mailbox to mailbox. But people like to be outraged. Okay. 5x7 envelopes for standard eBay. Yeah, I've never used it. I like the EchoSwift. The problems I've had are with any time I've not used the EchoSwift and eBay standard envelope. But yeah, hey, whatever works, works. Probably, Steve. Yep. Um, was that on an auction or on a buy it now? Hey, Cameron, how you doing? Doing okay? Everybody knows Cameron and Parker's Postcards. Index cards, I got free. I've been shipping in manila envelopes for a while. Not gonna. Yeah, I mean, again, if as long as it makes it there, um, you know, these are really just like a cereal box. They're that thin, but they do have you know, a little bit stiffer around there. But yeah, I've shipped in manila envelopes. I've shipped in regular envelopes, always with some type of stiffener. I've shipped in the A6 invitation envelopes with a top loader, and that's when I usually had the most problems because the top loader would still get snagged on the processing center or the processing, I mean, the machines there. 4x6 stack of birthday PC. Should I waste the time research? I would probably just I I would just probably list each one quickly. Um, 7, yeah, you can always go down on the price, but yeah, I would list those one at a time at $7 or whatever you want to list them at. But you don't need to research. The only ones you would have to research is maybe the Tux cards. See if it's a well-known artist. Excuse me, and maybe if there's some other interesting scene on it. But I wouldn't waste a whole bunch of time. So we still have that up. Do we need this anymore? Oh yeah, you can only ship per single order. So and up then a combined up to $50. And I think I mentioned this before. I almost all my cards that are $20 and all my let me back up. My mind is a mess as usual. If I have someone have multiple quantities that go over 20, like 21, $22, maybe they're all $5 cards, $6 cards, I'm shipping it ground advantage. I'm eating that, especially if it's up to $50. I'm shipping it first class, or again, ground advantage, samey. So I don't think we need to share this anymore. Auction, okay. Yeah, I just keep after like 3 days, I'll send them an invoice. I'll send an invoice pretty quick, like maybe after right after. I'll give them a day. Usually that next morning after an auction, I'll send them an invoice. Uh, and then if it's unpaid after 3 days, they're getting another invoice. 4 days, I'm sending another invoice. And I mean, after 4 days, if you wish, you can close the case. It might be quicker than that, but I usually wait 4 days. I think in my listing it says 5 days. I know some people wait for a couple weeks, and I don't think I wait more than 7 days. If if they can't buy, and if it's expensive, if you had one go pop at 100, okay, maybe they weren't expecting 100. But if it was like a $5 postcard and hey man, can I pay you next week for this when I get paid? If things are that tight that you can't afford a $5 postcard, then you maybe shouldn't be buying postcards. Yeah, if it works, it works, exactly. Just expensive, try to get it as lean. Yeah, hey, yeah, I when those Echo Swift were hard to get during the pandemic, thankfully I had probably ordered 7 to 10,000 just a couple months before that, probably like in late 2019. So I had enough to last me for at least a year and a half. But I had backups. I'm still sitting over there. I have a legal size manila envelopes that I was going to chop and put in a like a regular legal size envelope. And I still have envelopes from when I mean, this is from, geez, 12, 15 years ago. I still have envelopes that I used, the A6 size envelopes, and some of them still have forever stamps on them. But yeah, the Echo Swift, I just ordered 4,000 off of Amazon, and I think it was 11 cents each. They used to be 7. They used to be 7 cents each. I could order 10,000 for $700. Oh, a flea market? I hope you do. Is that the big one you and Matt go to? Uh, I need to hit probably this week. This the rest of this week's busy. Next week's not as busy. And then the following week, I got to call for freaking jury duty. They don't want me on jury duty, but I need to go out and hit some of the local antique malls. And I just don't know when I'm going to be able to fit that in. So, but I hope you find some good stuff there, Cameron. Well, Andrew, thank you for coming on in. Glad you can make it. You slide a postcard in and into the provides. Okay. I don't include a packing slip, but that's good to know. So is it a full page, and you still get under 1 ounce for that, Steve? A piece of paper, the envelope, or the postcard. I guess that would stay under 1 ounce. I don't know. Oh, we're back. We're way behind. Free junk PC as a stiffener. Some guy used a free junk PC. What's that? Oh, I see. A post. I'm thinking personal computer. A PC. Yeah. Um. Yeah. A postcard. And yeah, I guess I could do that. I have so many. Um. You know. Continental size. I could see that being done, but I could also sell those for about 10 cents each. But I see what you mean. Yeah, these and what I use. I don't even remember how much these things cost, but I figure it's free advertising. Um, Maybe they have a family member who wants to sell postcards, their family collection or something like that. I don't know, but or I get a YouTube watcher out of it. Who knows? Oh well, sorry to waste your time. I really don't have a uh, like I said, an agenda tonight. Probably check in on my see what's I might make sure my auctions are being listed. Let me see. Kelly's back. Had to get some food. Yeah, it took me 3 months to get your post office to know what ESE is, but they hired new people, so it's going to do that again. Yeah, and I don't know. Is it the local PO or is it the receiving PO? Um, I don't know. I'm not familiar with how the post office system works. Is it the Whose responsibility is the sending or receiving to figure out that it's postage due? I don't know. And at one time, because I mean, I've received mail here that says postage due from the sender, but the original question was they had it returned back to them. So I guess that would be the receipt or the sending PO. But I don't think I've ever had. Trying to think, and if anybody's ever had the receiver saying, "Hey, I got the postcard today, but it was postage due." I don't think that's happened. Again, knock on wood. Um, and I guess in that, I mean, God, I guess you could is there a minimum refund? I think there is. I think it's $1. So you might have to like refund. Maybe I have had that happen. Hey, I got this postage due. Sorry. My maybe I did. My answer was sorry. I've refunded you a dollar. I think that maybe it has happened. I don't know. Oh, is that Andrew? Okay. I didn't know. I forgot your last. How you been, Andrew? Andrew, I heard you had uh I heard you had some you came across some awesome Halloween postcards. Did you on Whatnot? Did you show them on Whatnot? Memphis was mentioning that. I'd love to find. I always have the. Very rarely do I find a Halloween card in a stack, but that's pretty freaking awesome. Oh, your music YouTube. Okay. If anybody's not familiar with In Vintage Color, do you still? Yeah, like obviously. I just said you were on Whatnot, but I haven't seen you on there for a while. But if people aren't familiar with Andrew in Vintage Color, let me find that. Let me see if I can find you just by typing. There you are. Oh, yeah, you have a show next Wednesday. Everybody should know, Andrew. Go follow Andrew over there. 2.7 thousand followers. Oh, there's your. I'm tempted to watch what your unboxing on here, but I'll save that. But anybody can go over to Whatnot and find Andrew over there. Uh, five by yeah. While you were gone, yeah, Kelly, we watched. It's up to like what was it, 8? No, 6.5 by 11 or something like that. It's much bigger than you would think, but again, if it's that big, in my mind, I keep eBay standard envelope to this size. Anything bigger than that, because I have some, the panoramic and the jumbos, which according to eBay would fit under eBay standard envelope. I'm going to make them pay the $4 or $6 or whatever it is to send it. Yep, exactly. One auction, just buyer sent me a message they forgot to bid and could I relist it? Yeah, there you go. That's what I would do, or bump it up by 20%. Now, yeah, and that happens. People forget to bid. Um, it happens. Hey, Rube. No, you didn't miss anything important. No, I'm kind of off my Whatnot uh, bashing. I don't know. It looked like they were going to fix it. When I go to list an item, it it looks like things were kind of going back to some normalcy, but I don't know if they actually got everything done on the front end, back end, whatever. Something has changed. They've added a new category, I think. Um, and looks like, yeah, nothing's really changed, at least on desktop. So whatever, it's my Saturday show. I'm going to be up under antiques, and I may stay under antiques. Um, I had a really good show last Saturday when I was under antiques. Did okay Tuesday under ephemera, but I think people know me enough on there. If they want to find me, they'll find me. Packwood, Washington. Yeah, someday. I would love to get my little van and go, but I think my HOA would have a problem uh, with a van that looks too much like a camper. Got hit by a junk in a truck. Town shit. What? Mike? Oh, go hit a junk in a truck. Town. I have a few. I'm missing some of that. Is it like almost like what they do for trick or treat, like a trunk and treat? You just throw all your junk in a truck and go sell from the bed of your truck. Is that how you do it? I'm not familiar with that for that. Yeah, do videos there, Cameron. I Yeah, that's my thought too, Steve. But but out of everybody on a jury, uh, a parole officer is supposed to be just like a judge, impartial, right down the center. Um, you're like half police officer, half half social worker. Um, so, and I mean, when I was working, my views definitely slid to the incarceration. When I first started, it was like one and done. One mess up, you were going to prison or back to prison. Um, and then, the older I got, the more I worked, the more uh, definitely toward the center for the correctional spectrum. But yeah, I mean, treatment works for people. So, and after I got out of that position, I've definitely, um, treatment more than jail. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, but who knows? I did put on the form that I was a retired probation officer. We'll see what that gets me, but who knows? A defense attorney may not want me. A prosecutor may want me, and it may be my views may be the opposite. But I don't know. I really don't want to sit in court. I haven't. Yesterday at my daughter's graduation was the only the second time this year so far I've worn pants with a zipper and a button. Uh, and the other one was for a funeral earlier in the year. But and I think I probably count on two hands since I retired 5 years ago. How many how many times I've worn pants with a button and a zipper and dress shoes. I'm just walking around in my Crocs nowadays. I don't care. Post up there. What the hell? Oh, we might be having a hailstorm. I'm obviously in the basement, but I just hear boom, 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 boom right outside the basement door. Oh, go away. Oh, bless. Let me hold on. Let me check the radar. It's a little storm rolling through. Hopefully, it doesn't cause any internet problems. So yeah, everybody knows. Cameron, you're a mod. Go ahead and put your link in. Oh, everybody can click on it, or put your link in there, Cameron. Whatever, that's fine. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Packing slips on a scale down 60% and cut them to fit within. Huh. See, you've been doing it since day one. See, to me, that's just a little extra step, and I don't need to do it. You do it again if it works. It's whatever works for you. In the way I do things, I want to kind of get them out as quick as possible. Send PCs as stiffeners, continentals in my wheelhouse. So I just okay. Let me see. Notice one bad thing about living in Florida, getting a lot. Sets is getting a lot more. Oh yeah, Florida. Yeah, I uh, I was sorting cards for several hours today for whatnot coming up, and yeah, I have a pretty much a damn full box of Florida, another full box of Florida, another full box of Florida. So yeah, I know what you mean. There were pretty much everybody went there for vacation, right on the East Coast, going down to Florida. But they'll sell. Someone will buy them. Continentals, like I said, I listed those. What were they? Garfield the cat. Where'd they go? Yeah, I listed. I listed all these the other morning. It's 100 and it was like 120 all Garfield the cat since the movie was coming out. Get them listed. I think I've only sold one now, and only a couple bucks. But I think the movie it might come out today. Unscannables. Yeah, I just throw mine in the mail slot. I don't hand them money. I just throw them in the mail slot, and I don't. They either don't care or they know that they're fine, or they don't even look at them. In with okay, maybe that's the thing. I just throw them. I throw them in the letter slot. Hmm. Apply for. Hey, that's not bad. Yeah, I got a big antique collect around. That's awesome. I'll have to look at your video if you did the unboxing on whatnot. I'll watch that video. But yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I don't think I've I think probably the most I ever found in a collection was probably a half a dozen, and that was in, like, thousands. I'm, like, 50, 60,000 cards. Yeah, those are usually the ones that are picked out, first. Holiday collection. Oh, and I think I heard, you had a whole bunch of different colored Santa robes and stuff. That's awesome. That coming to Whatnot, or is that, or, how you selling those, Andrew? Auction, okay, okay. Cleanest holiday then you bought a true collection. Wow, all on top loaders? That's nice. Yeah, I figure the top loaders are like 20 cents each, so you're already what is that, 3,000? Is that 600 bucks? Let's see if I got the high school math going. Yeah, 600 bucks. Wow, Rain Man. So I don't know what you paid for it, but, your top loader is probably paid for the whole lot. So, let me see. What not is called sellers who complain too much. That's probably where they're gonna dump me. Like I said, I don't, yes, that's horrible, but like I said, when you list an item, and I don't know if it's the same way, uh, not eBay, John. When you're listing an item on the phone, list an item, when you pick category, yeah, it still shows antiques, vintage, and ephemera. Vintage decor, antiques, ephemera, postcards, and stamps, unless they're just like, "Oh, yeah, go ahead and pick ephemera and postcards under the antiques category," and then they still dump us down under the basement of ephemera. Trunk, small town, she'll have a few gotcha, okay. But you were excused, dodge a bullet. Yeah, I've been called when I was working, I just had to put that I was an active duty probation officer, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't want you." And since I've retired, was I called once when I first retired? I think I did, and I called, and it's yeah, we don't need you, we don't need you, we don't need you. Um, they don't want me on a jury. Yeah, yeah. Was he arrested? Oh, he's guilty. No, I don't know. Who knows what will happen? Sometimes that's right, Mike. It happens. No, it is true. Well, thank you. Will you get a sale? Yeah, I don't usually ask for the thumbs up or subscribe. It doesn't I ain't gonna tell you what to do. But you will get a sale. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna hit the thumbs up. Maybe I'll get a sale. God bless, I need it. Yeah, I give myself a thumbs up. What happens if I give myself a thumbs down? If that will give me a sale too. You wore socks in 2 years. Twice in 2 years. Jogging yeah. Be comfortable. I'm not out to impress anybody. What hell is that still? It's just a little, uh, I understand. I understand. No, I think it was just some heavy drops. Uh, I like a good hailstorm. I went storm chasing twice and, out in, like, Denver, flew out to Denver, rented a car. Then my brother and I went down. We ended up in Texas. The first time we went, we were up into, like, South Dakota, Nebraska area. And then the second time we went, we ended up down way down into Texas. And yeah, that first time, oh, the hail damage that rental car got. They didn't say anything, but the next time I was banned. They blacklisted me. I couldn't rent a car from the same company. So I went to another. Thankfully, I had a backup reservation with another company, and I returned that car with worse hail damage. Yeah. Hey, I just ran into a hailstorm 3 times. Put like 3,000 miles on in a week. Yeah, they weren't too happy. You were called to the jury. Oh, I remember that. Sat for 6 hour jury pool room, took postcards and listed. Yeah. Worst part, they said you can't wear shorts. So that's gonna suck. I have to put jeans on. Or I guess I could wear like track pants. Again, I don't care. Um, we'll see how that goes. We'll see. One time when I didn't get selected for a murder jury, mentioning I'd become friends with some of the county facilities. Yeah, we'll see. I put mine in the blue. Okay. Oh, there you go. I I I like to take mine inside. I don't know what it is. I don't put them in my personal mailbox in front of my house because our postal lady is horrible, and I think she steals mail. I don't have any proof, but whenever I put is like anytime I put envelopes in the mailbox, those are the ones that disproportionately don't show up. So maybe she has a nice collection of postcards. We tried to get this lady fired for 20. We've lived here for 18 years. She's been horrible all 18 years. She's one of those ones that launches your package toward your front porch, even showing the postmaster of the local PO like this is the video of her launching a package. No, they won't get rid of her. So yeah, so I just take mine inside. Lousy full time. Yeah, how you doing, Florida man, Jim? Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll since the way eBay's going, I might have to. No, I'll never get a real job. But I tell you, if all I can say, federal work, you got to get into a federal job, and I want. Hopefully, my daughter goes that route. Cards of stiffener wanting. Does the masking tape come off? Masking tape? What do you use the blue tape or if I would use if you're this is the tape I would use. It has less tack than regular masking tape. So use the blue painter's tape. Um multiple that's yep, get them listed. The antique or they're the newer ones? Let me see. I think I'll bring most of all to whatnot. I got them all in a storage unit. I saw the boxes are new. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, five. Was there other stuff in there that you saw that could have paid for the 560? But yeah, it's not a lot of people. I mean, some people may see these and think that they're sports cards, um, and that's probably where competition. But could you imagine being a sports card person and you open it up, it's postcards? Oh, they're probably not too happy. But that awesome gamble. That's awesome. That's like one of my dreams is to find, it's like that fantasy dream is going to a one of those storage unit auctions and they open it up and it's postcards and no one everybody's like, yuck, postcards, and I get it for a song and a dance and it's just someone's like real photo collection. Yeah, that would be nice. Not gonna happen though. But yeah, sounds like the gambles paid off. Like I said, your top loaders are going to more than pay for what you spent. You've been telling people what to do for the 30 years now. Yeah. Out international would do for you is already gross 49, 80% of its cost. Okay. Um, I was amazed. These postcards are from 78. And I'm thinking, oh, 78 was like 20 years ago. No, no, no. It was 46 years ago. Uh, getting old. So hopefully people were like, "Hey, yeah, I love the Garfield movie so much, I want to go buy a $5 postcard." Let me see. Moth by Moth by the Sea. I'm looking at it as Moth B Teresa, and there's no R. So Moth by the Sea. New subscriber. Okay, told them to come find you. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Yeah, I got off. I had a call from or I called. Everybody probably knows Mike in Greensboro, uh, big postcard seller out of Maine. There's at Mass. He's up New England. Um, he is going to be coming to Whatnot in the next couple weeks, and talked to him on the phone the other day. Whatnot pointers and stuff like that, and he said that there was he gets all the time at shows. Hey, during a show, a live in person postcard show. Hey, can you teach me about postcards? And he's like, I'm sorry, I just don't have the time. So he said, I'm going to start referring them to you. And yeah, come on in. We'll talk postcards. Let me see. Minute didn't try. Didn't seem like it would. Okay. I'm already missed the conversation there. In my mind, we've moved on. That's a lot of driving, and some of that appeals to me, but my butt would hurt. Oof. You served on a jury for a stalking case. Dude came out of jail for stalking. Immediately started driving by their house again and called from payphones with wow. Yeah, I would imagine. Yep. If you only send letters, putting them in the blue box, usually go straight to the sorting center and bypass actual people. If it's at the USPS, then they'll be collected by the store to be sorted. Oh, okay. Um, I think that mail slot. I think it goes into like one of those white uh, bins, and I've seen them. They just take that bin and they dump it into those like the mail sacks. And I know from my local PO, they go to just the next town over, and where they collect all the mail for the whatever the zip code is, and then they ship it over to Baltimore. So again, knock on wood, I've not had. Now, watch this week. I'll get a rash. You use blue tape, yeah. I'll get a rash of return for postage due. Yeah, I think they're kind of maybe Steve using it as a sandwich, but yeah, I agree. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Don't never put tape directly on the postcards. Junk post. Yep, there you go. Junk. Competent firm. Yeah. Trade cars, antique umbrella, and antique pipes, but that's about it. Wow. Well, good for you, Andrew, I hope that goes goes well. I think you'll do quite fine with that. Mike Blood, yeah, yeah, he's probably gonna have better. I mean, I'll say he's probably gonna have better stuff for me for than me for a while. But there goes kind of one of my sources because he was selling to Dave, and then I was buying from Dave. But and Mike said, "Hey, if you ever want to buy directly from me, let me know." And yeah, I was at York. He was going to sell me several, like 7, 8 boxes of like holidays and greetings, and that's been whittled down a little bit, which I can't blame him. I mean, why sell it to me for like $75 a box when you can sell it on Whatnot and get double and triple that? It's a little bit more work, but lots more money. But yeah, I will probably be in his shows because some of the stuff uh, he has his secondhand stuff is good stuff. Let me see. Well, these are French advertising where they're cheaper than packing material. I took out all the good ones and boring ones. There you go. What are we doing? Everyone will start doing that and destroy all of them, and they will become super rare. Yeah, I don't think so. Mail in the slots and boxes don't get scanned until the processing center. There you go. Oh yeah, I don't drop those off. Every once in a while, if I usually the slot, I'll stop there first. I'll throw all the eBay standard envelopes ones in the slot and then go drop off, my first class ground advantage packages. And every once in a while I forget and I have my stack and they're like, I'll just take those too. And again, I've watched them and I take them, they just throw them right in the same the white bin as me. Let me see. Mail in the slots. We already talked about that, John. I've been buying the postcards for. Yeah, Mike Blood has good stuff. He'll do well. He will do well on there. He's up the chain. Yeah. There's another guy that Dave buys for. He's like, in the cartel, it's, definitely like Mary Martin. And then there's like you got sub bosses. But really Mike is kind of maybe off to one side, not really under Mary, but maybe a rival cartel. Um, but there's another guy that Dave buys from in, I want to say Connecticut or Delaware, that that I guess he gets good stuff from. And then there's a guy from Vegas that Dave buys from. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of people that know Dave. So I'll work my way up. Speaking of which, I haven't talked to Dave for a while. We're supposed to go down and he's buying a whole bunch of harness racing trotters, uh, harness racing 8x10 photos sometime in next month. And I'm going to go help him load all that stuff and probably get a little taste of that. So let's see what make sure all the auctions are going. We can do this real quick. I'll show you the, what's this one? Let me see. No, 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 no. I just been doing YouTube longer than them. I mean, there's some of these guys are still doing flip phones. Uh, actually, actually, you know what? I started selling. I talked to him. I saw Mike at Allentown. Um, I actually started selling postcards before Mike, and I don't know uh, when his account was made. Mike in Greens, because I asked him, I was like, how'd you get started with postcards? And he said he had just graduated college, and let me see about. He started in March 19th of 99, and I started in January of 98. Then I started selling postcards in probably August, September of 98. And so yeah, he started after me selling postcards. And he just like everybody else started out, didn't know anything and just started buying lots of postcards and learned along the way. And yeah, he's doing quite well for himself. 700 and pretty much 750,000 postcards sold. And he's doing extremely well. But yeah, I've been selling postcards longer than him, but I mean he went full bore into it. I had a job that I did for 20 plus years, and he's done postcards full time for 20 some years. So I was really part time, even though it was really a kind of a double full time job. But really, I was just really I did my full time job with travel and everything. That was a 10 plus hour day, and I would only do it for maybe a couple hours a night and all weekend. But he was doing it full time, and just like me. He just there was crazy money in these little stupid pieces of paper. So yeah, he joined in. Let me see. Let me share. He joined in March of 19 or 99. So the postcard dude, three quarter or yeah, 724,000 postcards, and he has 86,000 in the store. And he makes $600 to $800 a day or more, and that's just eBay. So he's doing pretty good. So postcard, yeah, it takes some time. Oh, okay, Rebel Debo, thanks for coming on in. Postcard 6 months or so. Okay, yeah, it's addicting, and I don't know if you all. I think probably everybody saw my little intro. I needed an intro for my YouTube channel. I was like, what am I gonna do? And so I made a. I thought it was funny. I thought it was not bad for like an hour's worth of work, but yeah, it's true. It's just, it take up little room, unlike grandma's rolling crapper. It doesn't take up a whole bunch of space. It's not going to be returned, and you make pretty darn good money, except for this week on eBay. But I'll be probably between the two stores. I'll probably do my $100 a day, which is fine. Whatnot was really good for the. I did Saturday and Tuesday, and I did pretty good on those 2 days. So yep, thank you for coming on in. Yep, 724,000. Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot. I really don't have a collection. I have back stock. My personal postcard collection is 150 cards, maybe. And I'm not attached to them. I could sell those today, tomorrow. So I don't. It's weird. I don't collect them. Don't collect them. Although I have a collection, I'm not actively really going out and searching for cards to add to that collection. If I come across the cards, which are the town I live in now, the town I grew up in, and if I find a Popeye postcard, I'll keep it. But I've come across many a postcard. It's like, wow, that's a really cool postcard. I think I can make money off of it, and that's that's what I do with them. Let me see. Yep. Yeah, exactly. I collect the money. It's a family run business. Um, yeah, it's family run. There's that Rose City. Is it Rose City Antiques? Steven. He hired. I think he has 7+ people working for him. And should I call him a disciple? The what is it? The pupil has become the master. But yeah, Steven with Rose City Antiques. He first started doing postcards when I had my first channel, what, 6, 7 years ago, and he's he's making a lot of money, has some great ideas in the postcard world, and yeah, all because he followed what I taught 7 6 7 years ago, and he's poof, he's run with it, which awesome, good for him. Oh, you're welcome. Treasure Mace, thanks for coming on in. Yeah. Don't poop where you eat and don't get high on your own supply. Exactly. Reselling, it's to me, it's like, hey, that's worth money, and it's just stuff. I mean, look at all this stuff. I mean, I look at it as money, but I got to get rid of it probably in the next 20 years. I don't want to be really don't want to be 75 years old and, trying to get rid of these boxes. So I don't know, I mean, and although I have probably 20 years selling, or longer. I don't know. Lots of stuff. Yeah, yeah, that's all I do right now is do collecting money. So here, I wanted to look at let me see. I want to get this. Let me get this up. What do we got? 36 people. Wow, thank you for watching. I thank all my members for being in here. Um Hopefully you found that members video, interesting at the least. And there'll be another one Wednesday already in the hopper. I need to talk about this real quick. We were talking about whatnot. Let me do this real quick because I've done crap for this. Let me do two things. Give me a second. Let me pull this up. I am part of that Postcards on Parade. Let me hold on here. Let me get this up there. Yeah, let me share this again. It's Sunday, so a little promotion here. I just only have entered two things so far. I've been too busy to add crap. So Postcards on Parade on the whatnot Sunday, the 26th. All these great sellers. I believe it is all postcards. Oh, main auction's doing it. Okay. I am in the 8 o'clock hour, half an hour. In vintage color, Andrew. I don't see you on here. Maybe I'll cancel out, Andrew. You can bring your Halloween and Santas. But yeah, all these great sellers, half hour shows on Sunday. And I have a show Saturday, but this is probably what I need to be promoting more. So come check that out. I want to check on my auctions real quick. Ephemera correction. Yeah, you have some great paper stuff. Oh, we don't need nothing. You don't need 36. Yeah, if you could do that, you could follow mail swim strategy for quick backstock down. Mail swim, is that Melzium? Yeah, but I pretty much do that on whatnot. Yeah, let me see this. Yeah, Tuesday I got rid of probably 1,600 postcards. Uh, I don't know what cost per average he's getting versus me. Um, I don't know what he was offering his lots for. Um, I have enough, so I didn't, and that probably was too high for me for what I was going to do with it. So, but hey, if it worked for him, I think I saw the thumbnail. He got rid of 75,000 postcards. That's one way to do it. Do it quick. So yeah, this is I decided because this was in like the kind of like a knee jerk reaction because I didn't know what whatnot was going to do. I was having second thoughts with whatnot and they're effing around with the categories. So I took my remaining Halloween cards that I had purchased at Allentown, and I decided to list them all at auction for about what my average price on whatnot has been. And I can't remember how many. Let me see here. Boop, boo, boo. You can see the Disney. Look at those crappy numbers. Ooh, horrible numbers. Okay. So I wanted to check the auctions. eBay's just been so freaking slow. I don't know if it's a summer slowdown. So here are those Florida cards. Let me get down to the Halloween. I don't think we're going to get any listing tonight. No, I want to be done here in about 14, 15 minutes. Halloween. So I think I had, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. So I had 23 left over. I just put them all at auction. This one has like 5 watchers. I think one I did a little bit lower because there was some damage to it. Let me see. That's a great postcard seller indeed. Oh yeah, should be a good show. I don't know this one. I did no research on any of these. I just put them all at 26, 7 or 99. But this one has like 5 watchers, and I don't know why. It's extremely thick postcard. 5 watchers, it doesn't mean anything, but it's the only one with a bid right now. And some of the other ones, come on, you can do it. Some of the other ones have some watchers, and you know what? If they don't sell, then maybe I'll either keep them on eBay or dump them over on whatnot. I've already got my money back on the purchase price, so this is pretty much just all profit. So I hope some of them get some bids, but again, I'm happy with $27 if that's what they sell for. And then these are all I don't know can I go through? No, I can't do these. These are all Florida cards, all real photos. I ended up getting 300 to 400 from one of Mary Martin's online auctions. And again, my cost was maybe $1.40 to $1.70. When you look at everything I bought, the real photos themselves, I don't think I paid more than maybe $2.50 each. So I listed 100. Looks like almost all, not all of them, but a good 100 so far have come up. How many auctions? So 23 minus 111. So 90, 80, 90 of them have been listed. And I mean, it's $2,000 worth of listing value. So next week we'll find out if any of those real photos are any good. Most of them were anywhere between, like there was one for $9.99, just because I don't think this card has ever sold more than I don't think this card has ever sold for more than 10, $11. eBay is real slow. Look how slow this is. Wow. And there are a couple, you know what, I'll just pull a couple of these up. And this is what I wanted to list tonight, but obviously we're not going to get to that. Some of these ones I'm listing for 20 some dollars, $21. I don't think I had any really, really outrageously priced ones. I don't think. Let me see. No, let me see. Let me catch up on here. 75, which was impressive. Do more sourcing and curating. Yeah, I mean, you buy lots, you're going to have cards you don't want to list. Like I really don't. The stuff I bring to Whatnot is stuff that's anywhere probably around $10. No, I'm sorry, $15 and lower. But I don't comp everything, and I have let really good cards go because I didn't comp. I can't comp them all. That would just take. I couldn't do it. So I just kind of go off my gut feeling, what I know, and I don't know everything. And so in my mind, when I'm sorting for stuff to go to Whatnot, it's like $15 and less. But I've let stuff that sells for higher than that go, or at least people have told me, hey, I sold this card for $150. I'm trying to see what else is on here. Mostly, yeah, everything's like $14, $19. I thought there was one. Oh, here's one I did for $25 start at auction. Another $25 start at auction. Let's look at another $25 at auction. 22. We'll just look at these real quick. And let me see why. Oh, it's a Interior cocktail bar, Orlando Hotel Orange Court cocktail lounge bar, 1940s. That's a pretty damn cool postcard. Nice bar back, booze, looks sharp. Yeah, 1940s. So yeah, 22 bucks. If I only get one bidder, I'm happy with that. Is it Hobby, Sound, the Beach House, Jupiter Island Club. This is the 22 bucks is kind of what they sell for. Maybe a little bit. They sell for maybe a little bit more than this. But again, I'm happy if I only get the one bidder. Yeah, fourth. I don't know what that. What's that come out per card? I don't know if anybody did that. So 4,000 divided by 75,000. Got to be around a quarter. 5 cents each. Yeah, that's not bad then. Hopefully people got good deals off of that. Usually 15, 16 bucks. That's usually what I shoot for. I use it all the time. In fact, if we were going to do some listing, I have 3 screens, and one is I use for 6-bit, and the other 2 screens are one will be Worth Point, and the other one will be eBay. And on eBay, I have it so I can search active, and then another tab open for Terapeak. And I'll search active eBay. I mean, like these. I'm pretty well. No, these ones I did research on most of these. But again, I just did it based on like that bar one. That looked cool. That was interesting. So I did research on that one. Something like that tree. I guess I did do research on that one. But some of these, I didn't really do a whole bunch of research. But I ran them all through the ones that were a little higher. I ran them through Worth Point, Terapeak, and Active. And I did it Terapeak and active eBay first, and then Terapeak, and then Worth Point. It's just another Worth Point has been known to not have real accurate prices sometimes. So take that for take those price, trust but verify. Some of them have been significantly off. But somehow I got some deal where I'm only paying like 15 bucks a month for Worth Point. I don't know how. I'm not going to say anything. I need to update. It's coming out of my uh personal account. I moved all my eBay stuff business into business accounts. But I'm afraid to move Worth Point because I think it is like 20 some bucks a month. So, and I go into, and if Worth Point's watching, we'll know if if they're watching. They're not. I went into like my account on Worth Point, and it says like I don't exist or there's no account. So something's messed up. I don't. It's like Friends when Joey and Chandler had free porn on their TV, and they didn't want to shut the TV off because they thought the free porn was going to go away. That's kind of like me with the Worth Point. I don't want to poke it. But if it went away, would I pay the 25 bucks a month? Probably. I think I would. But if 25 bucks or whatever it is a month is just too much, do Terapeak. It's free. It's 3 years worth of sales. Worth Point is maybe better, just and it goes back 10 plus years. It's just, it is good for research but again, it's 10-year-old data. Stuff has changed. Um, so that'd be hard. I don't know. I would tend to think if I had to pay 25 bucks, I would, just for the research alone. Yeah. I might have to think about that one, but I would probably keep it. I don't know how I don't even know how I got the 15. It's like 15.49 or 15.99. It's something like that. Okay, Andrew. Nice to see you. Everybody go check out Andrew's uh show. Yes, I'm every hopefully every Thursday at 8, usually about an hour and a half. And it could be anything. It could just be BSing. I do need the list. Probably go upstairs and list when we're done here. But yeah, everybody go check out In Vintage Color on the I almost said YouTube. I don't know whatnots. Boxes 150, 250, 350 down and drowning on quantity. Okay. Okay. Then that's a good way to get rid of he doesn't have to do he got rid of 75,000 cards quicker than doing it his way than I could on whatnot. But where he's getting a nickel per card, I'm probably doing 40, 50 cents or more. Oh, Martha's going to the Dayton Postcard Show. Anyone there would be great to check out. I don't know who's going to Dayton. Let me see. There might be what do they call it? It's something like Postcard Archaeology or something like that. He's a pretty big dealer. Let me see. I can't really think of who else. Uh, who else may be there? Yeah, not quite sure. But hey, good luck. I'm not sure if that's your first one or not, but have fun. Pick some winners. Let us next week. Let everybody know what you came up with. I don't know where I'm at. Going to date 17. You pay $17.99. Yeah, mine's. I almost pulled up my personal banking information. I I think I'm paying. Pretty sure it's like 15 bucks. Let me check. So I don't want to jinx it. 15. Hold on. I mean, not that really anybody cares, but I know it's less than the going rate. Let me see. I can't remember when that comes out every month. View all activity. I thought it was around the 15th. Ugh, Disney Vacation Club came out. Ugh. Anybody want to buy Disney Vacation Club? I'm looking to sell it. Let me see. Where is it? Huh. I don't see it right now. 1589. I don't know how. 1589. So I think it's heavier. I think it's bigger than that. Heavier, bigger than that. Yeah, 2888. So how I'm getting 15. Well, I just do. I'm not sure if there's several components you can all add in there. I just do whatever it is to get the um basic price guide or whatever that is. Yeah, like 15 years ago. Yep. It's good. It was a good when we were going to Disney like 3 days or 3 days. 3 times a week. Or that's how about 3 times a year? Once a day, 3 times a week. Now we were going some days or some years we would skip a year, then the next year we would go 2 to 3 times in that year buy the annual passes. But your basic also, if you pay, yeah, but it's monthly. Yeah, it's monthly 15.89 for me. So I don't know how. I don't know how that happened. No clue. So anyway, here that's this one. Fort Pierce, Hanlin's St. Lucie Colony. I couldn't find anything on that card. Actually, it might be 1950s. So we'll try it for $24.99. Another Fort Pierce Hotel Snellgrove. I first thought it was Shellgrove, but it says Snellgrove. So another card. I don't think I could find a comp on that. So pretty much if I couldn't find a good comp, I pushed it up to $24.99. Fort Walton St. Mary's Home and School. Another one. Oh, there you go, Kevin. How you doing? Yeah, I had to cancel my trip. We were going to go down in August or October, and I think we're going to stay at the Port Orleans, and had to cancel that trip. 100th card. There you go. Keep on going, Adam. Yeah, it takes a while. Just got to keep on plugging away. Yeah, we've never stayed at the Grand Floridian or eaten at yeah, I know that restaurant. I think the only thing we've ever done, uh, my wife and daughter like the shops there, and they had like a character tea. So when she was 4 or 5, she did one of those character teas. Oh, we got a lot of, yeah. Oh, that, and there's that restaurant there. That's oh, I can't remember the name of that restaurant, but we ate breakfast there. It was incredible. It was I think I had their fried chicken and waffles or something like that, and their biscuits. Yeah, it was good. But who knows when I would like to sell it. I've got my money. We got our use out of it, and I'd like to part ways with it. I think I still have another 30 years of use on there, but would like to get rid of. Hey, Todd, how you doing? We're just getting ready to log off here. Um, yeah, I mean, if you pay, can't remember what it was. It was probably when I bought it 15 years ago. It was probably, oh, what was it, like $17,000, 17,000 dollars, and it was like a 10-year term, but I paid it off in like 5. And I mean, I've taken like 3 different families with this. It's like, hey, we'll get a big suite, so we're pretty much paying for your rooms. You pick up maybe pick up a dinner, and we would always go for like those special holiday events, pay for the tickets for that, like an extra $70 each. And that was a bargain for them, because the rack rate, the going rate for some of those rooms are, 1,000 a night to a couple thousand a night. And here we're staying a week, so it's, we're the rack rate alone is $7,000 to $8,000 if you were paying outright for it, and the whole membership cost 17,000. And I think I could resell it for probably like 20,000 right now. So we've definitely gotten our use out of it. Okay, there you go. Magic Kingdom view. Gotta keep, yeah, there you, you gotta keep selling. That you do. Nope, never been over to there. Uh-uh. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Have you ever Art of Disney postcards from Disney? No, I never bought those. I meant to buy some when we went to the Disney Vacation Club in Hawaii 2 years ago, and meant to buy some there and flip those, but I didn't. So, timeshare French quarters. Very nice. Yeah, we have ours is at Animal Kingdom. So just want to finish up these last couple postcards, and then we'll call it a night. Man, that hour and a half goes quick. A real photo out of another Fort Pierce school building street view. I don't know if I couldn't find anything, but 22, $23, sure. And then there's the Terra Peak. So anybody have any final things? Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, I'm on Saturday on the Whatnots. didn't get to any listing. And then here on the YouTubes, what day is today? Thursday, Saturday. I had an auction. I picked up stuff at an auction. That's all. That'll be for everybody. It's right now for the members. They got a week preview of that, and it'll go for everybody on Saturday. I don't have anything. I don't have any postcard picking or what road tripping and postcard picking. I don't have any of those in the hopper. I need to go out and go to some antique malls and buy some stuff. And then Monday will be the what's sold. Wednesday will be the members only video. And then Thursday live again. We start this whole process all over. So you can watch the replay, Todd, or again, you didn't miss much. So, okay. I think that's it. I thank everybody for coming on in. I thank all my members. I definitely appreciate you being members. Again, I'm going to keep putting videos out for you all. Spinach eating, yeah. Fresh spinach. I can't do frozen, and I can't do canned. It's got to be fresh, like a salad. My mom used to make us. It's fresh spinach salad. My mouth just started watering. It had bacon, hard boiled eggs, and like almost like a Catalina dressing. That was pretty damn good. I think my wife has made it too, but she put in like strawberries and fruit in a salad. A regular leafy green salad and strawberries just doesn't mix. So anyhow, bacon. Love me some bacon. So everybody, I'm probably gonna go head over to Pittsburgh Picker if they're on, and I do thank you for coming on in. And we will see you, well, either on Whatnot Saturday and Sunday or somewhere else. So everybody, hope you have a good week of sales. For me, it can't go any worse, I don't think. So thank you, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see you later.